So you live in your current home and you need to buy another. What do you do? So let's say that you're switching jobs or switching careers. Maybe your family got bigger. Maybe you want to move away from your neighbors and you need to sell your home and buy another one. Here are your 4 options that you can do. So number 1 is finding your new home first and then listing your current home. This one's the best option because it's the safest for you. The reason why I like this one the most is because it's the safest for you if you've got kids. We're gonna go ahead and have everything ready. We're gonna have the listing photos ready. We're gonna have your home staged correctly. And as soon as we go under contract, we can put your old home on the market and have it ready for showings that same day. So the contingency to sell your home gives us the time frame to sell your home first and then purchase your new one during that time. That way you're not having to move twice and it's a little safer for you as well. We do have to sell your home so that you don't have 2 mortgages because you might not qualify for 2 mortgages. Just because we went under contract on your new house doesn't mean you have a mortgage yet. Not until we get to the closing table, and we'll have already sold your previous house before that and you'll have the proceeds from that to help with this one. Number 2 is listing your old home first while we find your new home. This one can be a little harder because we might sell your first home before we find you the next home. But if you're comfortable with that, it makes it a little easier financially because we're not in a jam to sell your home right away. So the pro for this one is that you're not going to have 2 mortgages. The con is we might sell your old home first before we find your new home. That means that you may have to move twice into a rental or temporary occupancy before we find your new forever home. So number 3 is selling your first home first, moving into a rental or with friends or family or a temporary occupancy, and then finding your new home. So this one's harder if you have a family or animals or things like that, maybe a lot of items that you have to put in pods or storage. But it gives you the best financial option because you're not contingent on the sale of your home. You're gonna have a good chunk of cash from your first sale as a good down payment on your new home. This option is ideal if you're single, if you don't have animals or kids. You can go ahead and sell your old home, live with friends or family, maybe in a rental, and then we can find your new home. Now that means that we're gonna have more time to find your new home and we're not contingent on the sale of your home, which is great. And it looks a lot better for sellers. If we get into a multiple offer situation, yours is gonna be deemed a little bit better than the ones that are contingent on the sale of their home. So number 4 is you don't need to sell your home in order to buy your second home. Congratulations. Let's go ahead and talk to a mortgage lender together and go over your options. You might qualify for that second mortgage and not even have to sell your old home right away. Maybe you want to rent your old home. That's a great option as well. If you qualify for this option, you're in a great financial stance and you're gonna go ahead and own 2 homes and it's gonna be a lot more simple for you to get into your new home. So if you like this video and you wanna learn more, go ahead and click subscribe.